Hello, welcome to the Center for Communication Excellence at the Iowa State University Graduate College. In this video, we will introduce the concept of digital accessibility. We'll start with a short overview of what digital accessibility is and provide some key concepts that will help you evaluate the accessibility of some of your own digital work. Then we'll demonstrate an important method for making academic documents more accessible using tools in Microsoft Word. To start with, digital accessibility is defined as the degree to which digitally presented information can be perceived and used by users with diverse abilities and disabilities. Academic research is mostly communicated in visual media, such as written documents formatted as PDF files. This can create barriers to access for users with visual impairments and information processing impairments. Iowa State University's digital accessibility policy aims to comply with the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, abbreviated as WCAG. Iowa State's timeline for implementation of the digital accessibility policy states that by July 2026, all digital content produced at Iowa State University must comply with the standard. You can find the link to the ISU digital accessibility policy in the description below. Although the policy does not currently apply to all digital content, it is important that you become confident with digital accessibility, since these standards are being adopted widely across many organizations. The WCAG encompasses four key principles: perceivability, operability, understandability, and robustness, and we'll now go over them one by one. Perceivability. The WCAG definition of perceivability is information in user interface components must be presentable to users in ways they can perceive. When you're putting together a research presentation or writing a paper, consider how your content engages the five senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Most presentations engage sight and hearing, and most papers engage sight. For perceivability, presenting your research might necessitate providing information in an alternative format for users with visual or audio impairments. Operability. The WCAG definition of operability is user interface components in navigation must be operable. If your digital creation involves the user interacting with an interface, then they need to be able to do it. Users with physical disabilities that prevent them from using a mouse or keyboard may use alternative devices to operate their computer. Understandability. The WCAG definition of understandability is information and the operation of user interface must be understandable. Compliance with this principle requires audience analysis. You need to consider your audience's cultural background, such as the languages they speak and read, and their cognitive abilities. Robustness. The WCAG definition of robustness is content must be robust enough that it can be interpreted reliably by a wide variety of user agents, including assistive technologies. In this case, user agents might refer to a range of technologies that mediate the content of your digital creation. If you've ever opened a PDF file in an internet browser, then you have employed an agent to interpret the content. Digital content is mediated through many agents, and it's important to consider how the format of the content will impact its interpretation by different agents. Assistive technologies, such as screen readers, are agents that interpret digital content to make it accessible to users with disabilities. To help you get started making your digital documents accessible, We're going to demonstrate how some functions in Microsoft Word can help make your documents more perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. First, let's demonstrate how to use the heading styles. Styles are a powerful, versatile function that is often overlooked by Word users. They are basically shortcuts that apply a set of format attributes to selected text in a document. Heading styles are special because, in addition to applying visible format attributes such as font, size, color, and alignment, they also create an interactive outline for your document. With headings, users can easily navigate through your document and find the content they're looking for. Heading styles make your document more perceivable by identifying headings beyond the visible format attributes, such as bold font. Users with visual impairments may not be able to perceive these attributes, but with heading styles, they will still be able to recognize that the content is a heading. Heading styles make your document more operable by enabling navigation through the content. For long documents like research articles, theses, and dissertations, this is an incredibly important feature. Heading styles make your document more understandable by grouping portions of content under clarifying headings. As with many accessibility features, this enhanced understandability is beneficial to users with and without disabilities. And finally, heading styles make your document more robust because Word is capable of converting the heading format when it creates an accessible PDF from the document file. This means that the convenience of the navigation pane will be available to users who access the document in Adobe Acrobat or an internet browser. Additionally, assistive technologies such as screen readers can rely on headings to help visually impaired users navigate through the document. Now, we will demonstrate another important accessibility feature in Word: alternative text for images, which is often shortened to alt text. Alt text is a machine-readable text description of an image that helps visually impaired users access the information conveyed through the image. To apply alt text to an image in Word, click the image, open the alt text panel, and type in the text description of the image. Some images are purely decorative. In other words, they do not contain any information that pertains to the meaning of the document. It is rare for writers to include anything decorative in academic writing, but you should be aware that if you select the box "Mark as decorative," then screen readers and other assistive technologies will ignore the image entirely. Writing alt text is not easy, especially when it comes to complex graphs and diagrams that are often included in academic documents. Remember that the alt text is not the only place where you can elaborate on an image. Writers usually comment on figures in the paragraphs surrounding the figure and in the figure caption. The alt text can, therefore, be limited to only information that is not conveyed elsewhere. Alt text makes your document perceivable and understandable to users with visual impairments who cannot see the information provided graphically. Alt text also makes your document more robust, since the alt text that you add in Word is exported to the PDF format when you save your document as a PDF. We hope this video has helped you learn a little bit about digital accessibility and how to make your academic communication more accessible. Iowa State University has many resources for graduate students to help with digital accessibility, including consultants at the Center for Communication Excellence and the Digital Accessibility team in IT services. Follow the links in the description to learn more about the support available.